The champions from parts unknown, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Spoiler. And the other half of the international tag team champions from Kiev in the Soviet Union, weighing in at 272 pounds, Nikita Kalmikoff. The referee for this match is Bernie Richard. And to start things off, it looks like we're going to have the Spoiler in against Buddy Lane as they size each other up here. The international tag team champions, the Spoiler and Nikita Kalmikoff, defending their belts right here. And what a sensational start to this card of Atlantic Grand Prix Wrestling. As I mentioned, we have another title coming up a little later on in the program. Leo Burke will put his international heavyweight belt on the line against Maniac Frenchie Martin. Frenchie Martin has been demanding a title match on television for quite some time. He's going to get that opportunity a little later on as you see Buddy Lane with a hip toss and now a scissors press by the Spoiler before Lane pops out. Buddy Lane starting to show some maneuvers here. The Spoiler using a bit of hair to extricate himself from that particular move. But look at Buddy Lane. A good start for the team of Lane and Ronnie Hutchinson. They're definite underdogs here against the champions, the Spoiler, and Nikita Kalmikoff. Lane with a sit-down headlock and starting to apply a little bit of pressure to the cranium of the Spoiler. That masked individual who has been terrorizing Atlantic Canada ever since this new season got underway. Referee Bernie Richard looking for a possible submission. And Lane, who spends a lot of time lifting weights in his spare time, has developed his arm strength to the point where he is causing a lot of damage to the masked head of the Spoiler. There you get a good shot of the pressure being applied by Buddy Lane. And who knows the possibilities that could develop if Lane and Ronnie Hutchinson could pull off a gigantic upset here on this card of Atlantic Grand Prix Wrestling. It's still Buddy Lane on top. The Spoiler taking the brunt of the punishment. Fans exhorting referee Bernie Richard to watch for any possible illegal maneuvers from the Spoiler. Now a tag, and in comes Ronnie Hutchinson. Hutchinson will take a turn with a hip toss as he decks the Spoiler. Bit of hair there being pulled by the Spoiler in an attempt to somehow relieve the pressure that he has been subjected to here in the early moments of this International Tag Team Championship bout. The belts, as I mentioned, are on the line. And so far, it's been all Buddy Lane and Ronnie Hutchinson. Again, the headlock being used to maximum effectiveness here. Hutchinson, a young Canadian wrestler, an up-and-comer out of Toronto, Ontario. And he is certainly given the fans all over this maritime region a lot in terms of entertainment. With his hustling style, he's a never-say-die kind of combatant. And so far, Hutchinson and Lane have played it smart. They are not allowing the Spoiler, along with Nikita Kalmikoff, any openings. They are fighting their fight, as it were. And so far, it's paying off. Now off the ropes goes Hutchinson. Body tackle. Over the ropes we go. Hutchinson sidesteps an elbow block, and now the Spoiler finds himself subjected to a count of one. Just the one count. But a daring move by Ronnie Hutchinson. Starting things off with a shoulder tackle that decked the Spoiler, and now he has the Spoiler down once again, flat on his back. And boy, the longer this match progresses and the more that Ronnie Hutchinson and Buddy Lane stay on top, you have to wonder an upset could very well be a possibility here. The Spoiler and Nikita Kalmikoff defending their championship belts, and they're not doing a very good job of it up until now. The tag, and in comes the big Russian from Kiev, Nikita Kalmikoff, with Hutchinson at his mercy, and Kalmikoff delivers a left to the midsection. Kalmikoff now with Hutchinson. Off the ropes he goes. An elbow to the throat. That may have been a little high, may have caught Ronnie Hutchinson in the throat, but the referee, Bernie Richard, had his attention distracted somewhat by the Spoiler. Trying for the body slam. Now a small package by Ronnie Hutchinson. Count of two before the Spoiler breaks things up. Hutchinson, what a maneuver. He gives away something like 50 pounds to Kalmikoff. Managed to avoid the body slam and nearly turned it into a small package that could very well have won his team the International Tag Team Championship belts. Now a tag. And the Spoiler getting up to the second rope. Here comes the Spoiler, an elbow to the midsection, and down goes Hutchinson. Now it looks as though the Spoiler and Kalmikoff are starting to take control. A bit of a shouting match there between the Spoiler and Buddy Lane. And Buddy Lane has to be escorted back to his corner by referee Bernie Richard. Now, a knock-him-down, drag-him-out affair is developed here in the center of the ring. Hutchinson going toe-to-toe with the Spoiler. And look at Ronnie Hutchinson go up and over the Spoiler. He's in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. A boot to the midsection. A right hand. And this crowd has really come alive. Ronnie Hutchinson is starting to pour it on here against the Spoiler. Now a tag, and in comes Buddy Lane. Buddy Lane with an elbow. The Spoiler has really been roughed up in this particular match, but he gets himself out of that situation with a knee to the face of Buddy Lane, another knee to the ribs, and a tag, and in comes Nikita Kalmikoff. Spoiler's not going to go to his corner just yet. He wants to dish out some of Buddy Lane's own medicine. Kalmikoff with a sizable weight advantage over Buddy Lane, and a big knee to the midsection, and over goes Lane. Now Kalmikoff stomps away on Lane's right shoulder. A face lock being applied right now. And suddenly the momentum that was once Lane's and Hutchinson's has shifted to the other side. Hutchinson now comes in to help out his partner. Kalmikoff taking a chop to the back. Tag, and in comes Ronnie Hutchinson. Buddy Lane making it in time. And we have another tag. And the Spoiler joins the fracas that's developing at the center of the ring. Hutchinson whips his man into the ropes. Up and over. The Spoiler down. And he's hurting, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe what we're seeing here, as Hutchinson and Lane have really given a tremendous account of themselves here. Hutchinson, oh my goodness, he took the full weight of that particular blow from the Spoiler. Now an elbow smash. Down goes Ronnie Hutchinson. The Spoiler looking to finish off Hutchinson if he can. Into the ropes. And down goes Ronnie. This could be the backbreaker. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the backbreaker. 1, 2, 3. And the Spoiler and Nikita Kalmikoff have successfully defended their international tag team belts. It was the backbreaker that did it, ladies and gentlemen. But I'll tell you, fans all over Atlantic Canada have no reason but to feel very satisfied with the effort turned in by Buddy Lane and Ronnie Hutchinson, because they certainly gave a tremendous account of themselves here in this match against the Spoiler and Nikita Kalmikoff. We'll be back with